What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again in your life. Guys, today we have a very special card coming towards you. It is going to be Dark versus PlatinumHunt, Ghener versus Mate, Unga Bunga versus Pyrex, and Yuvility taking on Shutter. Let's do the damn thing in chat. Once again, thank you guys all so much for being here. And if you're watching on the YouTube side of things, guys, be sure to leave a like, follow, subscription, whatever it is. Let's get it going, chat. EU versus North America, and let's do it. All right, we are here, we are locked, we are loaded. It is Dark, it is PlatinumHunt. You guys are good to go. You are officially clear for takeoff. Osbos, the South Bows, Klux, Moaz. What is going on, everybody? Let's do the damn thing.
You aren't human. You aren't a threat.
Yes, we are.
All right, though, let's send this one home. Let's see which one of these two is going to be able to do this. Will this be Dark? Coming out of ELG, by the way, one of the premier teams from North America. Shutter, so good to see you again. Shutter, if you can do me a favor, just remind the upcoming players they will be up soon. Definitely would appreciate it. However, though, the Dark 1000, though, is coming on strong, and this is looking like some damage that we are seeing. Okay? Going absolutely crazy here to start us off. And Dark, though, going Porcupine. Good. All right. PlatinumHunt, though, he is trying a strategy outside of the Scorpion. Nice. Oh, but Dark calls it out. Remember, this is North America to EU. This is going to be some serious connection. Jump-ins are all over the place. Osbos, how are you doing, by the way? Klux, Shutter, MK1, everybody in the house, and this is going to be Platinum. Can he take the lead from here? And guys, always let me know, how does everything sound? Does everything sound good? Let me know if anything ever does need to be changed. Nice, okay. Okay. And look at this, though, trying to close the distance is gonna be none other than Dark. However, though, that could have been a huge whiffopotamus. We are seeing this, though. Dark gonna take the lead. He's gonna put Platinum in fatal blow territory. Jump-ins are all over the place. Dark needs one more, and that's gonna be the round. Dark absolutely taking it.
Round two. Fight.
All right, let's do this thing. Let's keep this rolling. He said it's I got off work early. All right, Osbos, love to see you, man. I just woke up a little bit early, man. You know what they say, though. I don't know what they say. Either way, let's do this. Yeah, one again. And this is going to be PlatinumHunt, though, trying to get every mix he can. But Dark a little bit too strong. And he's going yard on this one. And guys, again, thank you guys so much for joining. We did take the day off yesterday. Big Rome, how you doing, brother? Talk to me. We did take the day off yesterday, but you know what? We are feeling rejuvenated, refreshed, and in our lane and focused, chat. Beautiful combo again. Dark is laying waste to this health bar and going absolutely crazy. Dark refusing to cut this combo short. ELG is looking good. Dark is looking good. Hang on a second, though. Can he find a way to put this into fatal blow territory? You have to imagine, though, Dark, if this gets a little bit too dicey, they will be breaking away. But that's going to be a whiffopotamus punish, and that is going to be the game. Dark finding a way to get ahead, and GG's game number one is in the books.
Brutality. T1000 wins.
All right, though, with that game under our belt, that'll officially be a 1-0 lead coming from ELG's own Dark, man. One of the best reptiles you will see in the scene. However, though, today coming out with something a little bit more Terminator related. We love to see it. Dark gonna be taking that, and let's get back to the action. All right, Dark will need two more of these PlatinumHunt. He's going with something a little bit more main character. We are used to seeing Platinum on this character. The Scorpion Trimmer is interesting. I wonder what the setups are from there.
You will be met with unrelenting force.
All right, chat. And once again, thank you guys all so much for supporting. And by the way, we are on the YouTube grind. This one you can expect to see on there, man. And let's get to it. If you want to, leave a subscription, leave a nice comment, leave a mean comment, whatever it is you want to do. Osbot's going crazy. What's going on? Mod, our newest mod, by the way. Dark as Evil says, oh, damn, a second late to vote. You gotta get here quick, brother. And this is going to now be PlatinumHunt, though, going on a bit of a tear against Dark. The 2-1, but that's gonna whiff. And Dark is coming on strong. Dark, though, this corner pressure is not where you want to be against the Dark 1000. Good. The jump in again, and he's gonna nail him. Yo, what's going on, Big Too Easy? How you been, brother? You too easy, man. Congratulations on trading that VIP in for a moderator status. Now let's go. Good stuff. This should be the round. However, Dark is gonna cut that one short. Gonna be breaking away. And Platinum does not want to give up nothing cheap here. The Movado might, but he's not gonna land it. And the raw spears, you gotta be careful going in raw. Shout outs to the X again. Hopefully she's doing well. And that is gonna be the round from Dark. Absolutely bringing it back.
Round 2.
And you too easy saying, I am new here. You are an absolute veteran, sir. Why do we don't mod people who are new here, you too easy? It's not gonna work on me. Not gonna be able to pick that up. By the way, the ping does look crystal clear. I'm just gonna say it now. It might not feel that way for the players, but you know what we say. Who gives a shit? Let's go. And again, PlatinumHunt going absolutely crazy. And this is going to be some trouble. Dark gonna have to find a way out of this corner. Dark cannot seem to guess right in this round. It's also waiting for my match stand so I can put my prediction in. All good, man. All good, you too easy, man. Thank you again so much for helping us out. Ahmad, thank you as well. And that is gonna be the round for Big PlatinumHunt.
Final round. Fight.
All right, PlatinumHunt though gonna be avoiding the metal boner. That is gonna be extra negative since the update patch, chat. Dark though, what's the mix gonna be from here? He guesses wrong because you have a 33% chance of guessing right on that. Dark going up to the heavens and bringing this one coast to coast, trying to bring it full screen. Wake up armor coming from Big Plat, the up block, but not gonna get anything off of it. Platinum is playing really, really smooth with his Scorpion. He said, guess what? A new patch is coming soon. Dark is evil. I cannot wait, brother. Very excited for that. However, though, Dark gonna be using some armor of their own. Gotta be careful how you choose to spend it. And that is a big duck from Plat. This could be close to the end. And Plat is not dropping this bad boy, and Dark is in some trouble. And that is gonna be G to the G's. PlatinumHunt gonna knot this bad boy up, and we are all tied with this one. 1-1, Chad. Did not think I'd see this coming. PlatinumHunt has been playing out of his mind, though, and you know what? The results most certainly show it. And PlatinumHunt saying this is better. I'll be honest, PlatinumHunt, the ping does not look too bad. I'm sure it's not ideal, as we always say, but you know what? It doesn't look like quite like North America to the Middle East connection. It looks pretty good. But let's not waste your guys' time anymore, guys. This is going to game number 3. We're all knotted up.
Scorpion.
So the ping is fine. I mean, the match. Okay, perfect. PlatinumHunt's enjoying it. Now Dark coming out with the same combination. Let's get to game number 3 and let's put this on the board.
You will be met with unrelenting force.
And as always, guys, thank you all so much for the support, man. And over the weekend, I was looking for some new moderators, and they are here with us, helping us out today. Shout out to October, Ahmad, and you too easy, man. Your service is gratefully accepted. And there's a nice grab. What's going on, Big Smile Chip? How you been? All right, the slam down, and look at this, though. What he's gonna go for, the metal boner. Gonna connect, and he's going, y'all get yard on that one. Sorry, words are hard. The metal boner not gonna connect this time, though, and here comes PlatinumHunt. PlatinumHunt laying it on him, man, going absolutely crazy. Smile Chimp, that's Dark the Reptile, yes, from ELG. And Amon, yeah, you got him. Oh, the guaranteed damage. He pulls one out of the hat, and PlatinumHunt officially in the lead.
Round 2.
Tormgard the Nitara God, how you been? Man, it is so good to see you guys. We took one day off yesterday, and I was already having withdrawals from not hanging out with you guys, not seeing Osboss's sus emotes, and not seeing you too easy calling himself a newcomer. And again, PlatinumHunt is going crazy on Dark. PlatinumHunt, he wants to steal this. He wants to take this. However, Dark has other plans. And shout outs to all the goats in here, and Amon. He's double goated. All right, Dark saying you gotta come to me, and PlatinumHunt going to oblige him. He says so many positive vibes in here, Klutz. That's what you get, man. Sometimes we do good events around here, sometimes not. This one trending to be a very good event. And this could be it, and this is gonna be PlatinumHunt. He's gonna take a 2-1 lead.
Now you can rest.
Scorpion wins.
And clean up on aisle 7 because Dark is going down. Now officially PlatinumHunt starting to kind of speedrun this on his own. We gotta see if Dark has anything left in those bag of tricks. Keep in mind, they do have a goated Reptile. Very curious if we get to see it. However, only time will tell. Chat, let's get back to the next match and let's do the damn thing. Yo, what's going on, Big Dave? How you been? Man, Dave's here. Man, Dave, I would have dressed nicer if I knew you were on the way. Wait a minute, we got a bit of a mirror. No, wait. The Reptile is here, Chad. This is scary. This is Terran from the Paleozoic era.
Shaolin's offer.
It wasn't the right path for me.
All right, Chad, you guys demanded action. I could delay it, but I could not deny it. By the way, Ghener and Mate, make sure you guys have those invites locked in, loaded. If you do not have your opponent's WB, that is perfectly fine. Just invite me. I will invite your opponent. Dark, though, coming out. The double Sektor. And keep in mind, PlatinumHunt just needs one. However, that's going to be a big punish, and here comes Plat. And Darkest Evil is already calling it. He's saying this is what you asked for, man. Let's see it. And PlatinumHunt, though, he is getting the better of Dark yet again. PlatinumHunt, a very sweaty Reptile, though. There's some big armor coming from Dark. And some more armor, though. Is that going to be a full combo? It is. Dark, though, is playing with, he's on life alert. That's a full combo. That's going to be the round. And PlatinumHunt going to go on set point.
You are not ready.
Yo, what's going on, Big Ball? How you been, brother?
Fight.
Welcome, everybody, just tuning in, and thank you if you've been here the entire time. Dark has got a battle back from adversity, and that should have been a full punish, but he forgot about the tremor. And Dark is in some serious critical condition. And the up block. All right, this is the catalyst. Let's see what Dark can do from here. Going to the corner. Acid balls everywhere. I'm nervous. And that's a full combo again. PlatinumHunt. Let's see if Dark can turn this around. He just needs to win one game to send this to a game 5. Oh, he calls it out. Down 1 again. PlatinumHunt, though, he is jumping all over the place, man. He's like a cat. Down 2 city. Population, you, bro. Dark just keeping it safe. That's gonna be the round. Very convincing stuff from Dark. And that is gonna be G to the G's. Dark finally turning the corner and showing some big signs of life.
Fight.
All right. Overhead chop, no good. Good defense from Plat. The back 3 is gonna connect sooner than later. Darkest Evil, he's going crazy with the newbie modes. What's up, brother? Stand 3 yet again. We got 4-3 into the Deathspin. That should be a punish. No, Tremor's on the way. And Fire X, what's going on, Big Skibbity? Down 1 again. And these two going all over the place. He said, babe, what are the next 2 players? It's gonna be Ghener and Mate Kovacs. And look at this, though, Dark trying to send this to a game number 5. Dark gotta be super careful here, man. One connection, I do believe Fatal Blow will be coming out. Down 1 city, another down 1. He says that UV playing Dave. Yuvility is playing today, yes. Down 1, 4-3, and this is gonna be Dark. This is gonna be the game, chat. We are going to a game number 5. I can see it. And the double Sektor rocket gonna close it out. And that is gonna do it. That is gonna be a 2-2 score. Chat, put your hands and fins together. These 2 veterans coming out swinging. These 2 elder gods, and only one is gonna be moving on. The other will be eliminated. And I see my goat Slow Fast in the building. What's going on, brother? All right, chat, 2-2, man. I'm nervous, man. I'm not even playing right now, and I'm a little bit nervous. Make some noise. Put every emote you can find in the building, and let's get it. Is it gonna be PlatinumHunt? Is it gonna be Dark? Is it gonna be ELG? Or is it gonna be the EU region? Moving on after this match.
Dark Cotton Color.
Liu Kang wants your skills.
It all
tested.
comes down to
Against
this.
you.
One more match.
Sure that I'm ready.
All right, Dark coming out, no gloves on this time. Got the Reptile out, and PlatinumHunt just needs one game, but the set can be sent for Dark. Overhead chop again, and that is gonna be up. No, the Tremor gonna keep it safe. I love the way he uses this Tremor. And chat, I know it's a very overused cameo, but still there are some very creative ways to use them, and I love it. Down 1 again, standing 2. The back 3 into the Tremor. And Unga Bunga saying fun, not allowed. And Not a Goodie says, vape, what do you take before the tournament starts? Not a Goodie, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I use smelling salts in between every single match. And believe me, it does help. And again, though, this is gonna be Dark going absolutely wild. Nice, good stuff, and Dark officially with the lead. Can they take it right here and right now? What am I supposed to say, cocaine? No, smelling salts, man, they work tremendously. And DG, what's going on, brother? How you been? Oh, the stand 2-1 Dark does not want to give up nothing cheap. 4-3, the down 1, and the overhead chop gonna take it. Dark officially in the lead.
Round 2. Fight.
What's going on, Big Slow Fast? By the way, guys, want to remind you, currently a $0 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that prize pool, never mandatory, but always appreciated. Thank you guys again. And remember, simply watching the channel most certainly does help us out. Thank you for that. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for making it this far in the video. And Slow Fast putting up that Discord as well. Jump on in if you want to get in future events. By the way, chat, coming up. Oh, he catches him! But the Sektor, man, has other plans. Very good defense from Dark. PlatinumHunt, though, with the lead. And look at Dark's defense. He's kind of turtling up. Okay, big slammy yet again, though. The stand 2-1. He picks it up. PlatinumHunt, can he take this to the final match? Oh, Tormgar, hey. If I give away any of my tech, then you guys are going to use it, and I can't have that. Oh, he goes for it. PlatinumHunt, though, he is having himself a hell of a round. And this should be PlatinumHunt's round, and the death spin gonna guarantee a chat. We are going to a final round of the final game.
Final round. Fight.
All right, let's do it, though. The down one, he picks it up. What a go-to conversion. Dark Zone gonna be spending that bad boy 24. Nice. And going Stagger City. Population you, bro. Do we have armor for this? Nice. Oh, that could be a punish, though. He's got to be careful with that. And he... Oh my God, Dark, man. He is fighting his way into those DMs quickly. Going airborne on this, going yard on this, trying to go ball game on this one. Dark with a tremendous lead. PlatinumHunt is on roller skates right now. He's nervous, man. He's got to do something. All right, by the way, Ghener and Mate, if you can get those invites sent out right now, definitely would appreciate it. Down one again. PlatinumHunt, though, he is not playing with a solid chunk of health. He is not playing with a ton of time. And this could be close. Not going to connect. Down one again. Big overhead chop. And Dark on the verge. And let's see it, though. PlatinumHunt, he would have to be perfect. He would have to go on a run, and I don't think it's going to happen. And Dark off with your head. That is going to be game number 5 in the books, and Dark going to absolutely take it. GG's to both players. And PlatinumHunt, I think I speak for this entire chat when I say you had yourself a hell of a performance, man. Definitely come back soon, man, and we love to see you. Congratulations to Dark, by the way. That is going to do it. Let's go take a look at that replay. And as you can see from my chart here, this is going to be Dark, man. Just say combo. I've never seen that brutality, by the way. Love to see new stuff at this stream. Slow Fast is enjoying it. Chat, let's go take a look at that bracket. And as you can see from right here, that is going to be all Dark moving on to the semifinals. Let's see how far they can get. Chat, coming up next, this is going to be none other than Ghener taking on Mate. The invites have already been sent down. Chat, let's not waste your time. Let's get to it. All right, Ghener gonna be taking on Mate. Once again, thank you guys all so much for the support. Thank you so much for being here. Osbaus in the building, Dave in the building. And let's get to game number 2.
There isn't a prison that can.
All right, Ghener. Coming out with the Lime. Oh, I don't get to see this costume too much. I'll be perfectly honest with you, Chad. And all right, remember, the connection is not going to be ideal. However, it should still hold up. NA to EU is still, in my opinion, very playable. It's only once you start getting from NA West to the Middle East that it becomes a problem. However, Mate, though, he's going to be going through it, but the Striker going to keep him safe. When was the last time you guys saw Striker cameo? Honestly, I have no idea. All right, though, Mate going to be putting it on. These are 2 characters at the opposite side of the tier list. All right, spending, keeping it safe. Look at the whip punishes, though, coming from Ghener. Ghener going high riser on us and going all the way to the corner. Chad, I cannot tell you the last time I got the pleasure of seeing Lime. Low again, and Ghener is going crazy. Who is this guy? I've never seen this character played like this. All right, plus frames, and Mate, he is in trouble. The poke and the special.
You belong behind bars.
Round 2. Fight.
And Vincent, I hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome back to the channel, man. Thank you so much for the follow. Mate saying, all right, let me warm up, babe. This is not an accurate representation of my performance. And Mate going on a bit of a run here. Oh, but Ghener able to nail him. Mate, though, he is in trouble now. He still does have a significant life lead. Let's see if he can maintain that. All right, the Striker again, but not able to combo off of it. Ghener knows how to sneak those in, man. And yo, what's going on, Big Vincent? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. All right, Mate is going to be answering that order. And by the way, Amon, on those predictions, if you can start making them 2 minutes, it's all good. I do the first one 10 minutes just because it has intros in it. Either way, let me go ahead and let me close this out. Wait. Give me 1 quick second, chat. All right, predictions have now ended. We are good to go. Let's do this damn thing. Yeah, Amon, that one's on me. I didn't tell you. All right, Ghener in the lead right now, though. Mate is looking for his openings all over the place, but he's not afraid to get his hands dirty. The striker there, this is gonna be a big combo. It doesn't connect, that is interesting. Below again, and this is going to be some trouble, Mate. He is on roller skates. Overhead slam, but what a call out from Ghener, and Ghener's gonna take it. Holy moly, and the combo is not even done. Saying NA versus EU, man, NA is looking pretty sharp right about here. Mate, gonna have to adjust and come back accordingly.
Brutality.
Holy moly, this is the Lee May you guys have been talking about then. I don't get to watch a ton of North American streams, literally due to my sleep schedule and me being lazy as shit, but you know what? I heard this player has been running a muck around it, man. That is crazy stuff. And all right, man, hey, this is what we're shaping up to deal with. Let's see what Ghener can do, and let's see if Mate can battle back. Mate is very good at adjusting. Do not expect this to be a one-sided traffic match.
Striker. Mavado. Cage Mansion. I regret.
All right, let's do it. Let's go and let's roll. This is gonna be game number 2. Ghener with the lead over Mate, but Mate looking to chomp at the bit. We're in Johnny's mansion. We got flamingos, we got rubber duckies, and let's do it. Mate, just the big move to start us off. We love it. Okay, jump ins. The low again, and that's a big punish though. See, I know Mate from other chats. Oh man, Mate's everywhere, man. You'll see him in NA events, you'll see him in EU events, you'll see him in everything. Takinada in the building. What's going on, brother? Good grab. Ghener still in the lead right now. Mate, though, he does have a character that can absolutely lay waste to your health bar. Okay. And look at this, though. We are shucking, we are jiving, we are bobbing, we are weaving. Slow fast in the building. What's going on, brother? Keeping it safe. And look at, you know what I'm noticing about Ghener, man? His backdashes are crisp. And a down one to end it. Ghener in the lead. By the way, coming up next will be Unga Bunga versus Pyrex. Be sure you guys have those invites ready as soon as it looks like this is ending. And Mate with a gigantic whiffopotamus. We know how illegal those are. Ghener again, man, just absolutely going crazy. Oh, that's a punish, and here comes Mate. Finally getting some wind in his sails, some steam in his engines, and definitely much needed. I believe all of that's plus. Mate not calling that out, but you know what? Against this Lee May, how can you? Plus frames, and still going for it. That's gonna be a full combo. Ghener again. Oh, wait on a second. Mate, spin it, spin it. There it is right there. That should be the round. And Mate showing some big signs of life. Is he not going to spend it? He doesn't need it, saying, Vape, shut your mouth. Trust me, I got this.
You won't leave.
All right, though, Mate gonna knock this up here in game number 2. Still a sizable amount of games to be played between these two, especially if Mate's able to get it on the board. Wake up buttons coming from Ghener. The Movado no good. Oh my goodness, man, Ghener will not stop pressing, and I don't like it. That being said, I kind of like it. Ghener again going yard on this one, knocking it out of the ballpark. He went Don Williams on that one. Okay, the Movado again, but Mate finally gonna press. He does not have a lot of health to be played with. And no, striker, there's a full combo for Mate. All right. And Ghener's still not afraid to press those Movados every step of the way. There's it. Spend it. Do not even think about it, Mate. Just spend the fatal blow. He gets it. And wait, Ghener, he's got it. That's it. Mate, he couldn't break away because of the projectile. And that is going to be a 2-0 score. And Ghener putting on a show.
Justice for Outworld.
I've never seen that brutality. I don't get to see Lee May enough to get to see that brutality. A 2-0 lead. Let's go take a look at that replay. And chat, it looks like Ghener, man, just has the read on this, man. These backdashes are crazy. However, Mate, we are seeing him make some progress. Let's see if he's able to do it. Let's get to the next game, and let's send it your way. All right, game time is here. Ghener with a 2-0 lead. Mate is in trouble. However, remember, this is going to be NA to EU, man. The connection, as I always say, not going to be the best, but it does look very playable.
Is it, General?
Oh, Pyrex, I will absolutely agree with you there that Lee May has some of the best damage you could ask for in a character. She does have some shortcomings. It's important to note that. However, Ghener pairing himself with a cameo that he believes help him, and his whip punishing looks second to none. And Ghener again is laying waste to Mate's health bar, going up to the sky. And look at Mate though with the armor on the comeback, the low. And Pyrex, I better get to hear you on the mic today, man. It's been forever. The YouTube is demanding it. Nice. All right, Mate, this might be enough to take the lead, but there is gonna be a breakaway. All right, though, projectile, he catches it! And he presses KGE's own Ghener, man. KGE has been looking good here lately, man. We did just see misqualify on the last Shark Tank, and now Ghener is on set point.
My Ungati skills are
Round
still
2. Fight.
And Arasani, my Go commentator, how you been? True Frostbite, you say, yo, Vape, how's it going? I'm doing amazing, True Frostbite. How's everything on your side of the aisle? Thank you for being here, by the way. And Arasani says he's still recovering from that cold. Oh, I gotta let you know, Arasani, I've been taking the NyQuil just to fall asleep. Hopefully you're doing good, man. Eat that soup, drink that tea, and Ghener on the verge of closing this out. Down 1, and he will not stop pressing. This Li Mei is a sight to behold. And chat, Mate would have to be basically 100% perfect from here. And he's got it. Going to spend it. These are going to turn things a little bit more into his favor. Not going to have the life lead, but will have something to say in this. All right, Mate, you got to close that distance. You got to close it quickly. Striker again, trying to zone him out. Mate, can he bring this back? He's close. He needs chip, but that's gonna be Ghener. And Ghener is going to nail him on a 3-0 score. And that is going to be G to the G's. Holy moly. Mate, thank you so much for coming to play. And Ghener, you have made landfall and you have let your presence be known. Guys, this Li Mei coming from North America, gonna be advancing into the next round. Let's go take a look at that replay and let's show you exactly how he was able to do it, chat. This one is heating up. And Johnny Arrowguns, what's going on, brother? Welcome back to the stream. And Fig is saying, how, man? Li Mei apparently is viable in 2025. That is what we got to learn. However, chat, let's go look at that bracket. This is going to be none other than Ghener moving on to the semifinals. And you know what that means. We got an all-EU showdown. And RoboCop coming through with the 1069. Let's go! Holy moly, RoboCop absolutely blowing that prize pool away. Thank you so much, brother. Hang on, that one blew me away, chat. All right, I gotta recompose myself, RoboCop. Thank you so much. Let's get that man a shout out. Chat, coming up next is gonna be none other than Unga Bunga taking on Pyrex. Let's send it your way and let's do the damn thing.
Ghostface. Sektor.
All right, Chad, let's do it, man. Let's go. This is all EU in the house. 3 regions are represented today. EU, North America, and the Middle East. You will see that represented by Shutter. You will see that in the next match. However, let's get to this.
Time with amateurs.
Amateur? I'm a natural-born killer.
All right, we got 10 reasons and 69 cents why you gotta be an Omega Sweat right now. Unga Bunga, one of the better zoners you will see in this series, taking on Pyrex, one of the craziest people alive in general.
Fight.
All right, let's do it though. Let's go and let's roll. Let's see which one of these two is gonna be putting it on Pyrex though with the win. And Blood Bomber coming through with the sub. Let's go. Our first sub of the day. Thank you so much, BB. By the way, 6 months, man. That is 6 months longer than my last relationship. And Rin, what's going on, brother? Welcome back to the channel. Blood Bomber said I needed those Osboss kangaroo emotes. And Pyrex, he needs to get this. Saying, Unga Bunga, you need dive. However, though, this Ghostface right now is mixing. He is going all over the place. Down 1 again. But the Whifflepotamus, though, that's still going to be Pyrex.
So much fun.
Round
And
2.
Arasani, man, a Sektor main in his own right, man. He's saying this matchup is certified booty cheeks. He said, yeah, you were grinding to get partner, Blonde Bomber 8, so you came at the very, yeah, you came during that partner grind. Thank you so much again, Blonde Bomber. Much love, man, and much love to everybody in the chat, including the RoboCop, who did donate that 10 bomb with those 69 cents. All right, though, trying to call the homie. The low is going to be good, and Pyrex is going on a roll. Down 1 again, the low. And the big overhead, Pyrex with the delayed overhead, by the way. And this is heating up. This is going crazier than me at the all-you-can-eat buffet line. And this again, Pyrex will not stop mixing. And Unga Bunga, he looks a little bit out of his element. He cannot zone. He doesn't know what to do. He's in trouble. And this is going to be ball game. And that is going to be all Pyrrhix wrote. And still not done. Can he get a nice brutal from here? What is going to be the option?
Finish her.
And Pyrrhix keeping it clean, keeping it classy. A 1-0 streak to start us off.
Ghostface wins.
And all right, let's go take a look at that replay once again, brought to you by this amazing community. Thank you again, Robo, and thank you so much, Blonde Bomber, for that subscription. However, chat, we are not done. Keep in mind, at the end of this, and by the way, Cobra, I have not seen it yet. I'm not gonna lie. You know why I have not watched the new Grand Theft Auto trailer? Because it doesn't come out till next year, and I don't want to get myself excited. But what does it look like? Does it look good? Once again, what's going on to Big Cobra Tango in the house?
Sektor. Ghostface.
All right, Pyrrhix, so is he gonna switch up his strategy? What has he got planned for us? What is the doctor gonna be ordering?
Your lady friend in yellow.
And Blonde Bomber, we actually have not seen Ratchet in just a little while. Hopefully he's doing well. And you know what? I'm sure he'll be back sooner rather than later.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, by the way, Yuvility and Shudder, make sure you guys are good to go coming up next. However, though, Pyrrhix, again, gonna be going Mixopotamus on this ball game. And this is gonna be some serious damage. And look at this man. Pyrrhix is still going. Nice. All right, though, the low into the special. And Pyrrhix trying to... The problem is Unga Bunga has not been able to get started. He said, who's playing Tanya? I don't believe we have any Tanya players here today. Banshee, though, we will be getting them back pretty soon. At least I'm sure of it. And now it's Unga Bunga with the lead, looking good. Finally waking up saying, Vape, don't count me out just yet. Oh, the low catches him. That thing is like Havoc's low, man. That thing is disgusting. Right? Down 2 again to the heavens. And look at this damage yet again. And this could be the round. Oh, the Movado Mud is down. He's gonna spin that fatal. The question is it gonna kill? Because this is going to scale. And I believe it will. Even with that scaling, this should be enough. And let's see what we got cooked. Yeah, that's 100% going to kill. And look at Smile Chip. He's saying 2 piece each. He's not like this. And Pyrrhix, so he needed every last drop of it, but he was able to seal it. All right, let's get to round number 2 and let's roll. Jumpin' City, good. And look at Pyrrhix, so continuing to lay waste. Pyrrhix's Ghostface, man, is not shy about the damage, I should say. And again, you get touched once by this character, it's ball game. And Unga Bunga, man, is having some trouble closing the distance, getting his combo started. Pyrrhix is so aggressive. The low, okay, that could have been a big combo start. However, Pyrrhix, some solid defense. Russell Buster, what's up, brother? All right, let's go and let's do this. And that is going to be all Pyrrhix on game number 2. A 2-0 score. Some dominant sets we are seeing tonight, however. 2-0 on the board and looking damn good.
Ghostface wins.
And chat, the question is, does Unga Bunga have anything else on the reserves, man? Because this is not working out for him. He will have to either change up his character or he will have to change up strategy. Let's not waste any more of your time. And Unga Bunga is even in the chat saying, how is this happening? But not before I say, what's going on to my boy Kartoshka? What's going on, man? All right, let's do it. Let's send this bad boy home and let's see if Pyrrhix or Unga Bunga is able to get this next win. And by the way, Yuvility and Shudder, get those invites sent out right now, just in case this ends a little bit early.
Born killer.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, chat, it is game time. It is show time, which means it is go time. And that is going to be a big punish to start us off. I think he thought he had the read. However, though, this is going to be some serious trouble. Pyrrhix, though, is going on a mission. He is looking like a man who is living up to that legend. And Pyrrhix yet again. Nice. All right, though, Unga Bunga getting started on the board. However, we'll need a sizable chunk more to definitively take that lead. Let's see if he can get to his first round. However, though, Pyrrhix, though, he has plans of his own. Good. Overhead again, and that nails him. Unga Bunga, this could be his round. Unga is laying waste, and he is going yard on this one. Needs one more wait. That is gonna do it. That is gonna be it.
Time to go.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's go and let's roll. Let's do the damn thing and let's make this happen. Nice. All right, beautiful start. And then looks like Pyrrhix, though, does need the game. And what's going on, Connie Money? I accepted it anyway. I was like, cool, he wants to collab. By the way, Connie, we do have Shark Tank tomorrow. If you do want to join, if you do have time for it, the signups will be going out immediately when this is done. Nice. All right, though, the overhead shot yet again. Pyrrhix, though, does have the lead, but it does look like Unga is fighting back a lot better. There's a nice whip punish. All right, Connie, I'll put the signups out after this. And again, congratulations on that partner badge, man. Looks damn good on you. All right, jump-ins are all over the place, man, and let's see it, though. Nice, good stuff again, and that is gonna be the game. Unga Bunga not getting blinked today. And all right, with that result right there, it is gonna be Unga Bunga who needs one more to tie this up. Could we see another game 5? There's only one way to find out. Let's get to it and let's send it your way. It's a Teddy fucking ball game. Went yard on that one. Knocked it out of the park. Osboss, thank you again so much for coming through. Sorry for missing yesterday, by the way, guys. I exploded. Yeah, that's a good excuse. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let's do it. Let's see if Unga can bring this bad boy back. Let's send it your way and let's go.
Ghostface.
Pyrrhix, though, is not going to be switching characters. He is going to be staying on that big broke face.
Sundo.
I hate wasting time with amateurs.
Amateur? I'm a
And by the way, guys,
natural-born
Shark Tank
killer.
Qualifier 10 will be tomorrow. Signups go out immediately when this is done.
Fight.
All right, though, Pyrrhix, though, saying I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. However, that is the second straight time Unga Bunga has gotten punished with that teleport. Okay, nice, the jump in again. And another down one, though, he's going poke special on us. Hey, Osboss, I'm not gonna confirm or deny nothing on this stream, all right? All right, though, again, Pyrrhix, so he is getting his bearings straight, and he is going crazy. And this is Unga in a ton of trouble. Nice low, and still not done. This should be the round. And Pyrrhix going absolutely insane mode. Okay, good. Overhead again, and there's the rocket. Unga, he can still do this. However, Pyrrhix gonna be making sure those plans do not prevail.
Better start running.
Round 2.
And once again, Yuvility and Shutter get those invites sent out just in case, because this one looks like it could potentially be ending a little bit early. And as always, thank you so much to the mods who are helping so much today. That includes Shutter, Amon, You2Easy, and everybody else in the building. Takinada and Disarted, I'm sure. All right, down one again. The low. And these two, again, the neutral is gonna be getting close. And the Movado, though, it's not gonna be enough. However, here comes Unga. And Smile Chip, yeah, Shutter's gonna be playing next. The Middle East is in the house, baby. We love to see it. And look at this, though. Pyrrhix, though, he does not have the lead. He is on set point, though. And Unga just wants to get away from this man, but how do you get away from a man who's literally built to track you down? And this is gonna be trouble. This is gonna be some serious trouble. Pyrrhix, again, going crazy. And another grab. The homie is there to catch you on the rebound. And there's the Movado mine. This isn't gonna be enough to do it. This is gonna scale. No, wait a minute. No, this is gonna kill. He's dead. And that is gonna be it. Unga Bunga is going, and Unga Bunga is gone.
Vitality. Ghostface win.
A 3-1 score, and that is gonna be GG's. Congratulations to Pyrrhix, who will be moving on into winners semifinals. Remember, there is only semifinals. There is no losers bracket here. However, chat, we have a very special present coming up next. But first, let's go look at that replay. And Blonde Bomber, oh, that's Vitaz, man. If you can comment in English, he'll respond in English. He knows some. Either way, shout outs to XRO and congratulations to Pyrrhix, who is going to be moving on. Unga Bunga, we love to see you, brother, and we cannot wait to get you back. Yuvility, I did read your message. We should be good to go. Chat, coming up next is going to be none other than Yuvility taking on Shutter, and Pyrrhix, as we've been saying, is going to be moving on to the semifinals. Let's get to it. Let's send it your way.
Tremor. Pharaoh.
All right, now it is go time, which means it is showtime. We are at the Flesh Pits. Generally, this level is banned. However, we will be allowing it today until YouTube gives me some flack.
Outworld safety.
All right, right, though, let's do this damn thing, though. It is Yuvi, it is Shudder, and it is going down right now. Let's see if Yuvi's HomeLander is going to be up to the challenge. The low again, into the low again. Yuvi, though, is a character menace, man. This HomeLander, we saw it win a lot of series of mine. It won Babe's Gauntlet, the exhibition series, earlier last year. Nice, good stuff again, though, but this is going to be Shudder trying to retake the lead, and he does so. Double sweep. All right, though, the low again, and you can see Shudder just trying to get in space. However, Yuvi going to be able to come in and close this distance. And Herobrine with the follow. That is interesting. Thank you again. All right, though, Shudder says enough is enough. Remember, if Shudder connects once, that is going to force Yuvi off that meter. And that is going to be the round. That is 100% Yuvility on the board. At least it should be. Yeah, no, just not enough. All right, that is going to do it, Herobrine. I understand. All good.
Round 2.
Yo, what's going on, Big Elson? How you been, brother? Welcome back. The low again and the double low. And Yuvi right now going crazy. However, Shudder with some good defense. And you see them holding block, man. You see them awaiting, anticipating Yuvility to press buttons. All right, again, though, that is going to be a problem. And Yuvility in this flesh pit's the band stage. He is going absolutely crazy. Elson, I'm doing amazing, brother, man. I could not ask for a better crowd to be hanging out with right now. All right, nice. And these guys continuing to go absolutely crazy. But the damage right now that Yuvility has been able to put on. Shudder right now gonna have a chance to answer back. However, he is running out of time. He was running out of life. Good low, they the challenge. And again, Yuvi will not stop. Overhead? I'm sorry, not the overhead, just the raw stand one. Oh, good low again. Yuvility is pacing themselves and going. Shudder, though, needs a ton of damage, though. And Nelson, there will be a tournament tomorrow. We got our next Shark Tank qualifier. All right, keeping it all safe, though. Yuvility, though, they look like a man on a mission, though. He's got to be perfect with this. He cannot mess this up. And he is still going. He's got it. He was not able to convert from there, though. He's got to hurry. He's got to be quick. He's got it. The hangover's coming, though. The overhead again. And that is going to do it. That is going to be all Yuvility. Game number 1 on the board. And looking damn good to start us off. A 1-0 score coming from Yuvility.
HomeLander wins.
And Yuvility, man, we have not seen them in quite some time. However, with that result, they are looking better than ever. It is now up to Shudder to see what they can do, to see if they can get this going. And what's going on, Big True Afro in the building? How you been? He says, is that Yuvi the worst HomeLander? Herobrine coming out here, and Yuvi's catching strays. We love to see it. All right, Shudder, though, is going to be facing some adversity from here. Let's see what they have planned here. A character that's a little bit more mobile. I do like the Nitara pick. And the Chameleon. These are going to be some interesting combos, I guarantee you. Shudder's going to be landing here.
Foreplay. I like it.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's roll and let's go. This is Yuvility, this is Shudder, and this is going down right now only on pay-per-view. All right, Yuvi, though, is going to be trying to play this. You see how conservative Yuvility is with their buttons. Doesn't want to give up nothing cheap. There's another double low. Okay. And again, though, this is trouble. Yuvility is getting taken through the ringer, and Shudder with a pretty good lead. And another one to keep this going. And remember, though, Shudder does not have a ton of life here. 850 health versus 1050. He's got to be extra good right here if he wants to make this work. Good stuff. Yuvility able to get themselves out of the corner and putting a ton of damage on the board. This is basically tied up just from the health that this character has. And now Yuvi, though, is putting it on. He is pouring it on. Overhead. Oh. Shudder, though, they are going crazy, though, gets the sweep. They need one more, but Yuvi is not going to wait around for it. And that is going to be the round, Yuvility. Keep in mind, they only need to land a few hits to make this work.
Round 2. Fight.
And once again, these are going to be some of the more interesting matchups you do see today, man. We got North America, EU, and the Middle East all represented, and they are all going crazy. The low again, overhead, and is he going to land it? The low is no good, that's a punish, but he doesn't do it in time. The connection might have something to do with it, however, we're going to keep this ball game rolling. And Yuvi again, though, that's a beautiful low, and Shudder is in trouble. Laser beams. And look at this though, Shudder. Overhead. And he's gonna be taking his turn back. The Chameleon to keep everything safe. And Shudder right now just looks like they cannot get into second gear right now. UV, this lockdown pressure, and a beautiful duck. This is gonna do it. And Yuvility is gonna go on a 2-0 lead. Just like that. Shudder needs to find a way to get into gear right now and still going. What is this damage? What is he even doing? Is this legal? Chat, we could be here all goddamn day. And Red Bully, thank you so much for the follow, Yuvility. And Shudder right now getting torn in half. That is not going to be ideal. 9 out of 10 doctors are not going to recommend that for your best playing experience. Let's get to that replay and let's see if Yuvility can get one more. And Hodie's up in the building. What's going on, big Hodie? Hodie over here cheering on Rift. That is the clan he is representing. Relief in Fear, and so is Yuvility. However, we got to see Shudder. Are they going to let it go like this? Do they have anything to say about it? Let's go find out.
Nitara, Pharaoh, Tremor, the Pyramid.
All right, let's go and let's roll.
Like a melon.
The blood spilled today.
Oh, Hodie, I do need another intro, but we gotta get fundies first. I'll be hitting you up soon, though. I definitely do want a new intro because that one, it's been about a year, I think, Hodie. It's been a little bit too long. Maybe we'll still throw that one in every once in a while. But like on that intro, Hodie, we have names that don't even play anymore, like the game at all. All right, overheads yet again, and this is going to be UV trying to close this bad boy out. Are they going to be able to do it right here and right now? However, that is going to be round number 1. UV needs one more there on set point. And by the way, Ghener and Dark, get those invites sent out if you can right now, and I will accept it as soon as I get done here. All right, though, and again, Dark cannot, I'm sorry, not Dark, Shudder cannot seem to find an opening. Good low. Oh, that is going to be a direct punish, and UV continuing to lay waste. You will notice that Nitara has switched this cameo. He said Shudder moaning in the VC. I'm so sorry, man. Hey, either way, Yuvility says I want to win that $10, and this could be close to being it. UV needs one more. The low again, down and the low, and this looks like it is going to be all Yuvility. A 3-0 score and able to get it done. Shudder, thank you so much for playing. Either way, we do hope to see you again, and that will be a 3-0 GG's coming to Yuvility. Chat, we got something special coming your way next. It is going to be semifinal number 1, but first, let me show you exactly how this one was able to get done. With this result right here, Yuvility coming back in style, I might add. That is going to be a 3-0, and Shudder, man, definitely having some trouble getting going, but at the same time, you know what? We will see them again, and they will get more opportunities here. Let's go take a look at that bracket. And chat, that is going to be all Yuvility, setting up an EU showdown coming up in round number 2, aka the semifinals. But first, we got to go top side on this bad boy. It is going to be none other than Dark taking on Ghener. Let's send it your way. Let's not waste your time. Let's get to it. All right, let's go, Ghener and Dark. It is semifinals time. Let's send it home and let's send it your way.
Soon those citizens won't escape termination.
They will, so long as I'm first constable.
Ahmad, thank you so much for that, man. Definitely appreciate it. Ahmad, I gotta be honest with you. It's a huge help having you around, man. I should have done this earlier. And yo, what's going on, Big Fridge? How you been? You said I'll send you my little portfolio. Hodie, I believe you. You've made stuff for me. I know how good you are. Once you're done selling, Hodie, stop selling. I'm already sold. All right, though, but this is going to be a true test for Ghener. The T1000, the Dark 1000. All right, overhead slam yet again, and this Lee May, though, was looking uber impressive. However, Dark gonna be breaking away from that. We do know the damage that Lee May can put up, especially with Movado. All right, though, and this is Ghener, though. He's gonna connect that. Is he gonna spend it? Absolutely will. If my calculations are correct, this shouldn't be enough to kill. Hang on a second. Let's see what this T1000 damage is gonna be scaling like, chat. And you too easy with 100 bomb. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. He literally dropped $100 on the prize pool. Chat, everybody else in the building, man, give us some W's for you too easy. Holy moly, I don't even know what to say. You too easy. Thank you so much, brother. I am literally at a loss for words right now. how am I supposed to focus after that? Either way, let's go. $100.69. No, $110, I should say. All right, chat, we do know what we're staring at now. We do know what we're looking at now. And now the player's got to go Omega Sweat mode. Dark is going to be in the lead. And you too easy. I think you made every player here nervous, man. I don't know what else to tell you. Low again. Oh, and again, though, this is Dark. Can they make this comeback? Okay. By the way, you too easy. I'm the biggest broken record, and I'm sure you're bored of me saying it, man, but thank you so much for everything you do for this stream. And Pyrrhix, yeah, $110. Go Omega Sweat mode now. Okay. Good. Oh, the low again, and that's gonna be all Dark. They can see the prize pool. And Dark gonna absolutely go crazy, going chop chop suey on ya. And that's gonna be game number 1. Going to ELG's own Dark on the board.
T1000 wins.
All right, and now you can see that UV and Pyrrhix, though, they're looking at that prize pool and they're saying, all right, it's go time. Hody is even seeing Wake It Up, and he's not even playing today. You Too Easy and RoboCop, they have this effect on the players, man, and they know what they're doing, man. They are saying, you know what, Vape? I want to see the best matches available today, and let's go. And Vic Fridge in the building. What's going on, brother? Great to see you as well. And all right, Ghener, though, going to be facing his first bit of adversity here today. Let's see if it's going to be good enough.
They will, so long as I'm first constable.
Round 1.
And by the way, can anybody tell me, does anything need to be turned up? Does the game audio need to be turned up? Does the music, does my voice, does anything, does it sound perfect? Are you having a great time now? All right, Jumpin' City, and that is going to be beautiful stuff from Ghener. A dominant lead. Is Dark gonna break away? I don't think so. So yes, keep talking, almost done. What's going on, Big Zooted? Dark would need a solid burger if he plans on bringing this back. And Dope, thank you so much for that, man. Definitely appreciate that. All right, the stand 2, the jump-ins, and now Dark. He's trying to get that whip upon him is punished, and Ghener's got to guess right, and he does, and that's gonna do it. The low's gonna catch him.
I will prevail.
Round 2.
And by the way, You Too Easy, he did not tell me he was dropping that bomb on anybody today, man. He just came through and said, Vape, I got a little something special for you guys. And let's see it, though, because Dark, again, this corner pressure is not where you want to be, but there's some wake-up buttons, and Ghener knew it. And KGE is in the house and definitely well represented. And look at Dark does not want to press a button. It's very tough to take your turn back against Lee May. All right, though, it is going to be Dark at some adversity right now. They've got to find a way in, and you can see them trying to time everything just perfectly. That's going to... No punish. Nice. All right, these two are moving in and out, though the middle boner's not going to connect. Nice. And what's going on, Red Bully? Thank you so much for that recent follow, by the way. Definitely much appreciated. And welcome to the stream. That's a beautiful punish. And there's Movado. And that's going to be Ghener's game. Ghener, though, Lee May with some of the quickest whip punishes in MK1. And definitely showing why for a reason.
Lee May wins.
1-1 on the board. Ping is not going to be an issue here. Both these gentlemen coming from North America. And let's see it, though, because he stuck that out, and you know what? Ghener knew the punish on that one, timed the Movado, and absolutely nailed him. All right, chat, is this a thing? Is Lee May viable in 2025? Give me your thoughts in the chat, and let's get back to it.
T1000, Lee May, Movado.
Let me give my man You Too Easy a shout out for that $100 bomb. I was not ready for it. I was not prepared.
Do not apply to me.
All right, Dark and Ghener, though, they are going to be all knotted up. They are going to be all tied up, though, and let's get back to the action. Oh, not able to guess right. Remember, that is a 3-way mix, and you got to guess correctly. Is it 3-way or 4-way? That's what she said. Either way, let's get back to the action, chat. I need you to focus on the matches here, because Dark right now is coming out with some vengeance, going absolutely crazy. Nice. All right, the big overhead slam yet again. All right, stand 2, but he guesses right. Not able to get the punish in time, though. However, the corner position is going to be looking exquisite for Ghener. And Clux is going wild. I see you, brother. Beautiful punish again. That is a very, very difficult conversion. At least it looks like it. However, though, that should be Dark's round if he's able to get one last one. And he does not guess right, but he's going to break. He still believes. And this one more from Dark. And look at Ghener, though, trying to get that shimmy neutron, the overhead. Not able to get the Movado, though. And Dark, there's no way he blows this lead. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. The overhead is good. There's no way. No. Commentator's curse. And look, the middle boulder's not gonna be connects. Movado's there, and that's gonna be all Ghener bringing it back. Holy moly! Where did KGE find this man? I don't know, man, but that is some special talent right there. And by the way, Tack in the chat saying her animations look amazing. Tack, it's very satisfying because we do not get to see this character too often. This is a treat here at Vapes Fight Night, man. We got a huge crowd, a huge prize pool, and some huge players going at it right now. And all right, though, Ghener looking to take that 2-1 lead, though. Keep in mind, Dark, whenever they've been able to get damage, man, has been able to lock Ghener down. However, the projectile's going to be favoring Ghener in this situation. The Movado no good again, still pressing. When is it your turn against Lee May? Oh, the Whippopotamus! And there comes Dark! Okay. Oh, the cancel, and that's gonna be Ghener! Dark has got to break. He does not want to eat any more damage. Anything he does, he's got to cancel into that fatal blow. You'll notice that Ghener has no meter. Dark, go for it. Spend it. Spend it. No, he wants that one more. And another grab. Is Movado going to be on the menu? He is. And this should do it, I think. If he doesn't drop it. Ghener is on the verge. He needs one more, but the metal butter's not going to connect. And a 2-1 lead, Ghener reversing the fortunes. And this Lee May is definitely showing out. He is going absolutely crazy.
Lee May wins.
As I always say, man, where did Kingsguard find this, man? Because you know what? A Lee May in 2025, exceptionally rare at the competitive level. However, Dark, they might need to change it into something a little bit more comfortable. Maybe the Reptile. They also do play a Scorpion. They also, they play an array of characters. Let's see what they come out with.
T1000.
All right, let's get it. They're coming out with the T1000. They still believe in this. However, let's see what they can do. We've already seen them win one game off of it. Do we get perhaps our third game 5 of the night? Or is it our second? I don't know. Numbers are weird.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's go. Let's make this happen, and let's see which one of these players is going to be able to send this bad boy home. And all right, though, look at this, though. Dark is definitely trying to get the spacing on point, trying to see if he can pin Ghener down. However, Ghener has been the one closing the distance. Ghener for their first tournament here. And what is this? Small DZU too easy, tipping $3. A $3 tip. Who is that? That is not you too easy, because they called him a small D. That is insulting. I don't like it. That being said, I kind of like it. And whoever that was, thank you so much. $113.69. You guys are going crazy. You need you to simmer down. And by simmer down, I mean keep the hype going. All right, Dark, this should be close to being enough. However, Ghener, though, we do know their comeback capabilities. Overhead slam, the jumping. And he uses the armor. And you know what, Ghener, I'm sorry, Dark saying, you know what? I don't know the next time I'm gonna get a chance to use this armor.
Fight.
Oh, he catches him! But he's not able to convert, and Ghener more than happy to take their turn back. And you too easy, was that you? Good grab, though, coming from Dark. Can they potentially send this to a game number 5? This Lee May, though, may be running out of a bit of steam here. Dark knows that the task at hand is here. Big overhead slam, but that's a direct punish. Dark does not want to lose that corner position, and he's going to be taking it right back. And Ghener, Chad, one more combination from Dark will send us to a game number 5. Okay. Not done. And a nice grab as well. Movado is on the way. You already know it. I think. Maybe not. Shimmy Neutron. Not good. Shimbo Slice. Rest in peace. And that's going to be some more armor. No Movado there on that one. Oh, he catches it. But the Movado mine kept him safe. And that is going to be Dark going Chop Chop City on us, Chad.
Thanks for your cooperation.
Holy moly. And Dark in their second straight game 5 of the night. Ghener is now going to be the one on the back foot. Let's go take a look at that replay. And chat, this action is something else. By the way, Pyrrhix and Yuvility, get those invites sent out. I will join you as soon as this one is done. However, chat, grab your popcorn, man, settle in, and get ready for our next Game 5.
T1000.
And chat, let's do it. Ghener, you know is not going to be switching the same cameo here. It's a little refreshing to not see Tremor for a little while. Chat, game number 5 is here.
They will, so long as I'm first constable.
All right, here we go, and let's see who's got the goods. Dark, by the way, with all the momentum you could ask for. Nice. Oh, and wait. It doesn't catch him, and that's gonna be a big punish from Ghener. I'm always holding my breath whenever T1000 goes chop chop mode. You never know what's coming. Gets the shimmy neutron, but wait a minute though. Beautiful. Not able to use the Movado though. Ghener with a sizable lead. We know what kind of damage Lee May can do. And look at this, Ghener saying, this is just target practice. A beautiful up block. Oh my goodness, he did that in neutral. Dark is cracked. Oh, that's another punish! Amon, it's gonna be Yuvility and Pyrrhix. I think they're here. However, though, is Movado on the way for this bad boy? No, has not been spending it. Keeping everything plus. And another grab. Ghener needs one more, but I can see a situation where Dark is able to bring this bad boy here. All right, 30 seconds on the board. Shoutouts again to My Love Life. And what is this interaction? Oh my goodness, he picks it up. Spend it, spend it. That's not going to kill, but wait, is it? That might kill. I don't know nothing, chat. He might be dead. No, he's alive. Chat saying he's alive. I believe chat. Oh, he's very alive, actually. All right.
Terminate.
Trying to get that ship out. Territory in the overhead is gonna take it for Ghener.
There's nothing I can't do.
Round 2.
And Ghener, man, by the skin of his teeth. However, oh, that breaks armor. That is crazy. Chat, I learn something every single day here, I swear. Okay, Dark is fighting like their life depends on it because it does. I don't think anybody wants to fight this Lee May, Dark included. He's doing what he has to, though. T1000 yet again, though, a tremendous lead. All right, getting that shimmy there. The 2-4 string is gonna be good. One of the best in the game, by the way. And he tried to call out the grab. However, Ghener had no plans to grip this man. And the Movado as well. Look at the damage, chat. He's at the 40. He's at the 44. Okay, down one. Oh, but the metal boater connects. And chat, the last round of the last game between Dark and Ghener. We've got 113 reasons why you gotta be an Omega Sweat right now. Let's see who's gonna take it home. What's the move? And that's a punish. The move. No. I could have sworn it was a punish. However, Ghener says no punish required on this bad boy. And Dark is on roller skates right now. He cannot afford to take too much damage like this. More damage like this. And another grab. Ghener needs half a round here, but Dark is nothing to trifle with right now. This T1000 has punches and bunches. And if there's anybody gonna bring it back, we know Dark is capable of it. Good sweep. And U2Easy's coming through with the 5-bomb. Let's go! Thank you so much, U2Easy, man. Not only coming through with $100, but coming through with a big 5-bomb. Thank you so much, brother. Keep in mind, Ghener now will have access to their fatal blow. If they connect even once, this is gonna be trouble. The Movado might as well. Plus frames. The low again, and that's it! That's gonna do it! And Ghener is gonna march his way to Grand Finals! I do not believe it, chat. Ghener went poke special, and it ended up what's sealing it for them. And that is going to be Dark going down. Dark, thank you so much for playing, Ghener. Thank you so much for playing. However, that is gonna send us to our next match of the night. But first, let's take a look at that spicy replay. Brought to you by this community, brought to you by U2Easy, who just dropped those 5 subs. And chat, I truly do not know what to say, man. Thank you guys so much for everything today. U2Easy, you know you're a celebrity around here, along with Ausbaus, along with everybody else, man. Simply watching the stream. And DJ, I see you as well. Congratulations to Big Ghener. Let's go put that in the bracket. And however, though, that is, again, by the way, Dope, thank you so much for the follow as well. Ghener, the newcomer to these events. Who is going to stop this man? However, though, that is going to be it. Chat, coming up next is going to be Pyrrhix taking on Yuvility. And let's not wait any longer. Let's send it your way. All right, it is game time. It is Yuvility and it is Pyrrhix, though. Oh, wait a minute, though. Yuvility coming out with something different. This is interesting. We did just see Pyrrhix take out a Sektor. Maybe Yuvi's gonna say this is how you do it. And look at Hodie's over here cheering on Riff.
Round 1, fight.
All right, let's get to it. Let's do the damn thing, and let's see which one of these guys is going to be meeting Ghener in Grand Finals. By the way, I do not believe the connection should be a problem. However, Ghener, we're going to restart the COP after this is done, so go ahead and send me an invite once we're all done here. All right, Yuvi, though, going to be going absolutely crazy against Pyrrhix, though. Nice. And all right, though, we got rockets all over the place, though. Pyrrhix trying to get those punishes. Unga Bunga. He's going to say, you know what? Let me see how you actually do this if it's going to be getting done. The Joker, what's up, brother Arrow? What's up, my man?
I'm skilled and inept.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, the overhead's going to land. And this is Pyrrhix, though, with the Movado finally getting some steam in his engine. Looking damn good. And Normal Bob, what's going on, man? Great to see ya. And into the air we go, and Pyrrhix. Remember, this is a one-touch character, and Yuvi is not building that bar quick enough. And there's the Movado mine again. He's not done. Is he going remix on this one? Yuvi's got to break. They got to think about doing something. Have they already surrendered this round? That is the question. Yuvi is not afraid to press, man. We know it. We know it damn well. Overhead is good. And Pyrrhix is in trouble now if Yuvi can get a few more hits. Pyrrhix does have meter, though. Important to know. Oh, the ball. I've never seen that go full screen. I didn't know it did. Overhead, no good. However, though, the Nitara going to be keeping Yuvi safe on strings that normally will not be. And look at Pyrrhix backing up. He's got to be careful. And he gets caught. Pyrrhix, this is going to do it. This is going to be the game. Yuvility with a 1-0 score. Pyrrhix needed just one more hit, but Yuvi showing enough veteran savvy to take the damn thing.
Sektor wins.
And Yuvility on a 1-0 score. And chat, by the way, what's going on, Big Swag? How you been? By the way, chat, normally we do first to fives in our grand finals for top 8 tournaments. Do you guys think we should do first to 5 today, or do you want to keep it first to 3? I'm actually going to put a poll out for it. It all depends what you guys want to see. Do you guys want first to 5? Do you guys want first to 3?
Ghostface, Nitara.
And as you guys know, we are powered 100% by the chat, by the community. We're going to go to you guys and see what you guys want to do.
I don't care about her. Just her armor.
Whatever is the winning result is what we will do today.
Round 1, fight.
All right, there is the poll. It is live now. Be sure to cast your vote. Attack. It is single elimination. And Hodie says first to pass out, man. Oh, my goodness. All right, though, Pyrrhix, though, he is finding out the hard way that this zoning is no joke. And Unkindled, Dick, I hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome to the stream, brother. Thank you so much for the follow. Hopefully everybody's been having a great time. I know for a fact we most certainly have. Yuvility and Pyrrhix, that has been all Yuvility. However, let's see what Pyrrhix can do from here. The low is gonna catch him, and Yuvility is gonna be going down. And yeah, since there is some sizable amount of money on the line, I think first to 5 is what we're gonna do for grands. Okay? And that is a beautiful command grab coming from Pyrrhix, who is getting his bearing straight. Okay. Overhead is not going to be good, but the Motaro again going to keep him safe. Big Daffy in the building. Don't think I don't see you, my brother. Yeah, Osmos, I was trying to read that. I don't know. Either way, though, that is going to be Pyrrhix officially in the lead in game number 2. Let's do it. And Pyrrhix, though, he is going to need a sizable chunk of change if he has any intentions on bringing this back. However, though, it has been all Yuvility, at least in game number 1. The up block, though, is not going to do Pyrrhix any favors. And Yuvi, man, they are coming out with this. I did not know they had a Sektor. No surprise after the Brazil event. A lot of players are playing this character, though. All right, Pyrex, though, keeping it just unorthodox enough to keep himself locked in. This is going to be a big lead. Yuvility does not have breakaway. He is forced to eat all this. Do we get another restand? Nice. And Pyrex, though, is still mixing the lows. No good. However, Yuvi going to be breaking that armor there. Not going to be able to get a combo started. And you too easy, man. Our recent VIP, now our newly turned moderator. We put him to work, man. Okay. Oh. Overhead is no good again, but the Motaro, he couldn't do anything there. That's the game. And Pyrex is going to be going yard on this one. And this is absolutely going to do it. And with this result right here, we are all knotted up. Nobody is getting blanked in any of our semifinals. 1-1, and that's looking pretty damn good to me. And Dave is loving this, man. I'm telling you, man, because of that prize pool, because of how sweaty these players are, man, you are getting some of the best matches you might see all damn day. And Chad, as we always say, we are community funded, man. That means everything we do is powered by this amazing community, man. And seeing you guys in chat every single day, it makes my day. What can I say? I know a lot of people feel the same, man. I know a lot of people who say they come to the stream literally just because they love the chat, man. But don't forget, I'm here too. All right, though, this is a 1-1 score.
Sektor. Ghostface.
All right, XRO, though, gonna be taking a tie on this one. However, here comes Yuvility's true boss character, Yuvi's HomeLander.
This is pathetic. I'll kill you in seconds.
Go ahead. The sequel's already greenlit.
And Pyrex HomeLander, I am agreed. Oh yeah, Hody said, Yuvi said we're not fucking around no more. We're going crazy on this one. However, I don't know what this matchup is on paper. I don't think HomeLander loses a ton of matchups. Could be wrong on that one. This character was nerfed early on and later on. However, still very, very strong in this meta. You will see. By the way, HomeLander, I will say, is our most played character across all of our events. Nice overhead yet again. And this is going to be Pyrex, though. He still has the lead. And Pyrex is going crazy. Yeah, Hody, yeah, I don't wonder why at all. Overhead again. Yuvi, are they going to break? Are they going to eat this? Are they going to surrender the round? Oh, my goodness. And what a masterclass coming from Pyrex.
You'll die when I want you to.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Pyrex yet again, though, is going to be taking the lead. However, Yuvi not done. They were unable to get started in any facet in that first round. However, though, Yuvi says, enough of your tricks, man. This killer is going to be the one getting booted on this one. Pyrex unable to pick that up. And Yuvi immediately going to answer back, though, trying to go for those low lasers. And this is going to be Yuvi with a tremendous lead. Yuvi going crazy. Normal Bob enjoying his time here, and I am as well, and hopefully everybody else is. And that is going to be Yuvi. We are all tied up like me on a Saturday night. Much love, and let's go.
Final round. Fight.
And Hody, man, he is going crazy with the team. Saying riff all day. Riff squared, riff tripled. Hody, where you been? That's all I got to say. And all right, Pyrex, though, seeing what they can do from here. Trying to call out the command grab, and it looks like everybody has voted for a 1st to 5 grand finals, and that's what we're going to give them. Ghener, it's going to be 1st to 5. Nice overhead slam yet again, and Yuvi going to be taking the lead. And Yuvi setting this one up to the high risers, setting this one up to the nosebleed, to the bleachers. And it looks like it's 100% going to be EU versus North America in our finals. And Yuvi gonna take game number 3. No. And Billy Loomis is gonna be getting his eyeballs blown out, man. That is gonna be a 2-1 score for Yuvility, man. Looking damn good. Let's get to that replay and let's show you how it was done. Hody? Hey, man, what they did to him in the movie was much worse, by the way. Just saying. He got stabbed with an umbrella. It's not ideal. Either way, though, let's get to it and let's go. What's going on, Big Moaz? Great to see you.
HomeLander. Ghostface.
All right, let's do this damn thing, and let's see if Pyrex can bring this back. Maybe another game 5 is what awaits us. I'd love nothing more.
In seconds.
Go ahead. The sequel's already greenlit.
Pyrex, I agree with that as well. It's generally not a good idea to pick fights with gods. However, we are here in this Chaos Reigns DLC stage. Love the way it looks, by the way. And Yuvi starting off with that diabolical dash, because why wouldn't they? All right, overhead yet again, and UV, he can see that prize pool, and he wants to rush towards it. Nice, oh. Good low again. Nice. And a big overhead slam again. This is going to be UV. They are rolling. Since they've switched to this HomeLander, has shown not a lot of signs of weakness. Nice low. And Pyrrhix, though, he is in trouble. He's got to do something and quickly. Yeah, I think I've seen those, yeah. Early on when he first came out, yeah. All right, the foot stomp. And there's gonna be a takeoff, though. Spinning the meter, you will not see HomeLander use a lot of meter, but when he does, it's important. Overhead is good again, and UV is in trouble. There's the Movado pickup from Pyrrhix. This could be the catalyst. The low's no good. However, he's still pressing. Pyrrhix, he has no fear. Overhead again, and UV, man, he seems to be able to land that at will. These two coming out of the same region, by the way. Nice. And another one. And this is going to be a big stomp. Down one city. Oh, the command grab is good. UV's got to break. As soon as he gets the opportunity to, he's got to break away from this. However, he will most definitely do that. Oh, he catches him. He just, what is even happening? And the low is going to be good. Pyrrhix, he needs this round to send us to yet another game 5.
Final round. Fight.
Let's see what the doctor is going to be ordering for this one. Let's see what the tea leaves are going to be reading. Nice overhead again from UV. Can they get to grand finals? Overhead again. And all right, with this damage we are seeing right now, this is going to be Yuvility. They are most certainly going to be in the driver's seat on this one. Overhead. And this is gonna do it, though. This is Yuvility marching their way all the way to grand finals, and that is gonna be GG's. Yuvility takes the set, and you know what, Pyrrhix, thank you so much for playing, man. Definitely a very impressive performance. However, that is now going to set up our grand finals, man. UV coming out with that HomeLander and showing no signs of weakness, man. Let's go take a look at that replay. And all right, Ghener, I did get your invite, man. Thank you so much for being speedy with those, man. We definitely appreciate that. However, let's go take a look now at that replay brought to you by this amazing community, man. As you see, UV, man, just shows no brakes on this train, man. Let's go look at that bracket, and let's see what is going to be our final match. By the way, this is going to be a 1st to 5. You need to win 5 games in order to take this. This is going to be Yuvility moving on to grand finals. Ghener, the Lee May from North America, who has been on a tear. Yuvility, man, that HomeLander is looking exquisite. Chat, let's do the damn thing and let's send it your way.
HomeLander. Lee May. Pharaoh. Mavado. Havoc Citadel.
You're not a hero.
All right, Rift versus Kingsguard. You will not see this matchup in too many tournaments. However, it is going down right now. NA to Europe.
Round 1. Fight.
And I don't know, Lee, you gotta wonder, when was the last time Yuvility had to face a Lee May in tournament? Maybe Combat League for sure. However, UV does look up to the challenge. And Kingsguard, this is their only player in this event. This is their last player. And this is North America's last representative. And Ghener looks up to the challenge. By the way, UV does play in a lot of NA tournaments. Connection shouldn't be too high. Compared to, we have players from the CIS region as well. And you know what? That connection sometimes still looks good as well. However, Ghener, though, trying to take this lead. Movado there to clean up the damage. And here is Ghener, though, with some exquisite corner pressure. And keep in mind, Ghener, though, 950 health. This is very interesting, getting that shimmy neutron. And you too easy, what is this? You too easy coming through with a 20 bomb. Oh my goodness, right as Ghener lays waste to UV's health bar. Chat, can we get some big W's in the building coming from you too easy? Chat, you too easy is saying, babe, shut your mouth. You are not commentating today. Acknowledge my subs. And thank you so much for that, brother. 26 on the board, let's get it. And chat, I don't even know who won that last round. I don't even know who won. 26 on the board, and I can just see all these names, man. That is absolutely crazy. You too easy dropping bombs left, right, and center field. By the way, he dropped $100 in this prize pool. Everybody in chat, man, needs to give this man an Omega Big W. All right, nice. And it's gonna be UV with the lead. That should be the round. Ghener cannot break. Spin the fatal, and he absolutely will. Oh, Osboss, man, I cannot thank you guys enough for this, man. I cannot thank this community enough. And right now, Yuvi cannot be thanking Farah enough for that. I'll tell you that right now. And you too, Easy getting Cobra Tango and sub as well. Showing the love, man. 27, I'm not gonna talk. No more talk allowed from Vape for another 2 seconds.
Final round. Fight.
All right, Cobra, feel free to spam those emotes, brother. We love you up in here. All right, and let's see it done. Let's see if Yuvi or Ghener. Remember, this is a first of 5 set, chat. We are in this for the long haul. All right, overheads yet again. And look at this damage, though, going absolutely crazy. And Yuvi seems to have found the sauce right now, at least for now, to take out this Li Mei. Overhead again. Good flawless blocks, though. Ghener, though, when his offense gets started, though, the low is good. That should be the game. Yuvi gonna absolutely steamroll that, and a 1-0 score coming from Rift. All right, Yuvi saying, I know nobody else has been able to take out this Li Mei, but I'm built different. HomeLander is built different, Chad. However, Ghener will have some time to adapt. First of 5. That will bring out all the stops here. And let's see who can win this down the stretch. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Let's get to it, and game number 2 is on the horizon. Yeah, Yuvi, first to 5. You have to win. That means you have to win 5 times, Yuvi. Yes. You haven't been here in a while. It's what we do now.
Cage Mansion.
You're not a hero. You're a fraud.
Flap, flap, flap goes that.
Well, melting brains, man, that is going to be a sign of HomeLander gameplay. Either way, let's get to it, Chad. Let's do it, and let's send it your way. This is going to be game number 2, Yuvility right now. On that 1-0 lead, and let's see if Ghener can adapt. All right, good stuff. All right, Ghener not able to pick that up, but a big duck OS coming from Yuvi. Oh, yeah, I love it. All right, breaking the neck as well. Nice overhead. And another low as well, though. Gonna be trying to take his turn back. However, a flawless block on that. Ghener's got to find a way out of this corner, chat. Good. All right, though, gonna be breaking away from that. Ghener does not have a lot of health to play with. And you know what I'm noticing? Yuvility's neutral, man, is looking exceptional right now. Just able to trip Ghener up every step of the way.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's go and let's roll. And again, Yuvi is not afraid to press back, buffering that diabolical dash, and most certainly making Ghener go through it right now. And again, more buttons on Wake Up. Ghener is in trouble right now, and Yuvi is kind of making this one-way traffic. Big flawless block, but what was that? Yuvi. Okay. And the lantern, though, not going to be affected, chat. That is going to be another game under Yuvi's belt. A 2-0, and dare I say, very dominantly. All right, normally this would be the part where I tell Ghener he's got to get into beast mode. However, he still does have some games to play with. However, you do not want to go down 3-0 in this first of 5. It would make it very tough to come back. Ghener, though, he does have a little bit. He said $100 to ban HomeLander. Oh, Cobra, man, I wish we were doing that event. We'll bring that back soon. However, chat, on to game number 3. It is now do or die for Ghener.
HomeLander. Li Mei. Farah.
All right, let's get to it, though, and let's see, is Yuvi going to continue this onslaught, or does Ghener have anything to say about this?
Flap, flap, flap goes that little mouth of yours.
Oh, Cobra, I would love that. I would absolutely love that.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's make this happen. What's going on, Big Outlaws? And Rift, though, is in the driver's seat, at least for now. And what's going on, Tiger Paws? Great to see you back. Klux is saying this is horrific. And Yuvi, again, this HomeLander. I don't know what this matchup is on paper. There's no way it's in the favor of Li Mei. And all Ghener needs to do is adapt. It's going to be tough, man, because HomeLander, one of the toughest characters to adapt to, and especially with the ping. However, Yuvi, though, is continuing to go absolutely ham here and take out Ghener. And Ghener right now starting to run out of chances here.
Round 2. Fight.
Yuvility going ultra sweat mode right now. He sees that $113.69 provided by this amazing community. And he is saying, babe, I'm going towards that, man. This Li Mei is merely standing in the way. Nice. All right, the Movado no good. Ghener, though, he's got to get something started. He's been unable to. Oh, and another diabolical dash, and Yuvi again gonna go on a dominant lead, and Yuvi is going crazy. And Yuvi, man, we brought him back for a reason. Looking good, and look at this damage again. Yo, what's going on, Merengue? He catches him out of the lantern. Okay, spend it, absolutely spend it. Is this going to kill? Wait, maybe he's not gonna be able to even spend it right now. This is gonna hit, he's dead! Yuvi with the wake up fatal blow. Insanity, chat. Yuvi, I don't know if he just knew that was gonna work or he said, what's the worst that could happen? Either way, that is absolutely cracked in Yuvi on a 3-0 lead. Ghener has got to get it going, man. He's got 2 more chances. However, if he doesn't win a game here soon, the odds are not gonna be in his favor whatsoever. Let's see if he can do anything to bring this back. And chat, let's give Ghener some love right now. Let's cheer this man on. Let's see what he can bring to the show. All right, Ghener, he is in a 3-0 hole right now. Yuvi is in the driver's seat fairly and firmly. All right, let's get it, chat. Once again, thank you guys all so much for hanging out here, man.
It was for those
Elson, same time it always is, 4 p.m. Eastern time. That'll be 10 p.m. Central European time. And all right, though, we are in the flesh pits. We are hanging out. This is 1st to 5. Grand finals are 1st to 5 for our open fight nights. We want to make sure we get a fair shake for both players. All right, Ghener, though, finally getting some damage on the board. Finally getting that catalyst that he desperately needed. Okay, Yuvi trying to press on wake up. That is going to be trouble. Good again. Here comes Ghener. Ghener showing some big signs of life. However, Yuvi says, I'm gonna find a way to win this. And that's gonna be the round. All right, Ghener. Finally getting it going, man. Better late than never.
Fight.
Oh, Nuke, man. We've seen it before, man. We've seen it before for sure. The jump in again. He nails him, and there's Movado. Ghener is looking good, man. However, you gotta believe he needs a lot more than this if he's gonna have any intentions of making this comeback. You know that diabolical dash is coming through. He catches him out of the air. Ghener is rolling. And Yuvi cannot take one more hit. That Movado is looking loaded. Beautiful pickup from Yuvi. Yuvi can still bring this back, but hang on a second, though, the drop! And Yuvi, I believe, will spend that fatal, and most certainly will. Yuvi does not have any meter for the laser beams, but this is gonna do a solid chunk, you better believe it. All right, Yuvi, what's the move from here? You know a diabolical dash is coming. Okay, keeping it all plus, keeping everything plus. And Ghener, though. And wait. The overhead, it whiffs, no! And Yuvi gonna take that one by the skin of their teeth, on the verge of going up 4-0. And these two titans colliding, man. And Captain Pog, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the tournament. And Yuvi right now has Ghener locked into the corner. This HomeLander going ultra mega crazy. Overhead yet again, and Yuvi is rolling. Nice overhead. And again, though, you gotta wonder about Ghener's chances here, and this is gonna do it. This is gonna be a 4-0 lead from Yuvility. Chad, Ghener has one more chance. He would have to go on a 5-0 streak. Can he do it? Absolutely he can. But we gotta call it like it is. It is gonna be ultra, omega tough. But if there's anybody who's gonna do it, it's gonna be this Lee May coming from North America. And all right, Chad, this is gonna be looking tough. Let's see if Ghener can do it. We got one more to send your way at a bare minimum. All right. And by the way, Amon, if you're here, you too easy. If you're here, do not end the predictions after the set is done. I take care of that after stream. That way I can send a raid.
You're not a hero. You're a fraud.
Flap, flap, flap goes that.
All right, Yuvility and Ghener, though. Let's see which one of these two is going to be taking it. Yuvi with a tremendous, outstanding lead. However, Ghener will have one more thing to say about it, but he's got to go. It's either now or never. And either way, the result of this tournament, we got to give it up for Ghener, man. This Lee May, everybody's been talking about him, man, and he has looked dominant. However, HomeLander is still going to HomeLander, and Yuvi, a very good player, man. There's no taking anything away from him. Big overhead slam, but Ghener says enough is enough. Nice. Good. All right, is Movado going to be in route? No, certainly will not be. Okay, the Movado again, keeping everything plus the low sweep again. That's going to be poking a special big overhead, and here comes Movado. Ghener going to take the lead. Yuvi opting not to break. Very interesting. Down one. Yuvi now locked into the corner. Down one all over the place. Keeping everything plus. If Yuvi lands one more hit, this is going to be G to the G's. However, Yuvi says enough is enough in that aspect right there. Good. And you do not want to zone from here if you are Yuvility. And that's going to do it. That's going to be the round. And Yuvi going to spend that fatal blow and absolutely let it loose. Ghener, we see these amazing sparks from him, man, where he just goes on a tear. But Yuvi, man, always manages to trip him up along the way. And you might be saying HomeLander's a broken character, but Yuvi is playing exceptional right now.
I am the HomeLander.
Elson, yeah, the same time we do every single stream every day. Nice grab, big overhead, and this is gonna be Yuvi on tournament point. Let's see if they're gonna be able to close it out right here and right now. Okay, Ghener finally getting. Oh, the duck from Yuvi, that was so clutch! Yuvi, notoriously one of the hardest players to grab. All right, down two. And what is this? So Yuvi's still trying to press. Down two, and chat, this is gonna do it. This is gonna be all Yuvility. They are gonna take it by a score of 5-0. GG's to everybody who decided to come through, man. GG's to both players. Shout outs to all 8 players. That is a 5-0 score for Yuvility, man. And you know all I gotta say? Thank you, North America. Thank you, Europe. And thank you to the Middle East for coming through and making this event what it was, man. GG's, man. And Yuvi, congratulations. You do take the tournament, man. But we got to go crown our champion now. With all this being said and with all this being done, it is going to be none other than Yuvility coming out of Rift, getting a tournament title in their first event back. And chat, let's go ahead and crown them. And you saw it right here. Ghener, though, going to be taking second place. There is nothing wrong with that. Chat, other than that, I got nothing else for you. Thank you again so much for hanging out. Chat, Yuvility, going to be your champion. We will be back tomorrow with another Shark Tank qualifier. Other than that, I got nothing else for you. Chat, you guys have yourself a great day. Take care. And if you're watching on the YouTube side, thank you so much for